Welcome, thank you for coming.
Bienvenidos y gracias por venir.
We are all fifth grade teachers. I'm Miss Kovach.
Somos los maestros de quinto grado y la señorita es Miss Kovach.
I'm Mr. Castles.
Miss Silva. And Miss Brown.
And we're going to basically be going through fairly rapidly what you can expect for your students to be learning and this year.
Y vamos a explicarles una introducción rápida de todo lo que sus estudiantes van a practicar este año.
If you have any questions afterwards, please make sure that you contact us somehow and we will make sure we get you those answers.
Y si tienen alguna pregunta le pueden preguntar a los maestros después de la presentación.
We're going to start with our daily schedule. In fifth grade, students switch teams. We have two teams. The first team made up of Miss Silva and Miss Kovach. The second team, Miss Brown and myself. And we switch classes. For example, Miss Brown teaches our team all of ELA, which is reading, writing, and grammar. I teach the math and science, and then every homeroom teacher has their own social studies.
Las que se hace diariamente, sus hijos intercambian salones y tienen dos equipos. El primer equipo es de Miss Brown y el segundo equipo es de Miss Silva. Él enseña matemáticas y ciencia y el otro equipo enseña estudios sociales y lectura.
But did you say all homeroom teachers teach social studies?
Y todos los maestros enseñan estudios sociales.
In fifth grade, your students will take part in the advanced program run by the Hall County Police Department.
En quinto grado, los estudiantes participarán en un programa que se llama Advance y
Sheriff?
Ellos son los que arreglan el programa.
That will be one time per week, starting after the holiday, the winter break. And your students will learn about the dangers of drugs, and basically making some great choices is a really good bonding for them to understand our world today and how to navigate it.
Y sería una vez por semana después de Navidad y les enseñan de las drogas y todas las cosas malas que se hacen para que estén más informados ellos.
You will be invited to a graduation for them from Advance, in which they will have, they'll make a poster. The posters are not at the graduation, but parents are encouraged to attend to see the hard work and all of the learning that they've done in the program.
Y va a haber un día de graduación del mismo programa de Advance y van a hacer un póster donde los papás pueden ver el trabajo que sus hijos han hecho durante el programa.
You'll get more information about that when we start it.
Y le darán más información en cuanto se empiece el programa.
The other unique part of fifth grade is that your students are going to learn through the 4-H program.
Otra cosa muy interesante que sus estudios van a empezar a aprender del 4H, es un programa que se llama 4H.
And in the 4-H program, they will be presenting at writing, developing, presenting a project at a location. We don't know where that is yet. Is it still here? It was here last year, maybe here again. But each student will present their project in front of others. And we have a lot of students from here that may be the first time they present, but they really gain a lot of satisfaction and, what's the word I'm looking for? Confidence from standing in front of a group of people and presenting their thoughts and ideas.
Y dice que va a haber un día de presentación y lo que hacen los estudiantes que presentan un póster y les da mucha confidencia para ellos, para que sientan confidentes. Ajá, confidencia. Ah.
And for this, I just want to reiterate that they're presenting in front of judges. So,
Y están presentando en frente de jueces.
And in the class.
and in the classroom, but one night the fifth grade stays late, and if it's here again, we'll stay here. But and they present in front of judges, and so many of our students win awards. So there's first, second, and third place. And I think last year, out of 60 students, 40. It might have been, no, out of 80, I think 65 placed. So a lot of
Les
students
van a dar
placed.
premios también, dice que hay unos jueces que les dan primer lugar, segundo lugar, tercer lugar. El año pasado hubo 80 estudiantes y de los 80 estudiantes, 65 estudiantes tomaron un lugar.
So they really enjoy it.
Y ellos les gustó mucho.
That should be in November sometime.
En noviembre más o menos, no saben muy bien qué fecha. Empieza.
And that brings us to the content. I'm going to start off with science. Right now, we are covering our physical and chemical changes in science. Once that unit wraps up about mid-September, we'll move into electricity and magnetism, followed by surface features of the Earth in October and November, classification of organisms in December and January, cells in January and March, microorganisms, March and April, and traits, behaviors, and genes in May.
Dice que ahorita los que están haciendo cambios físicos y químicos, que es entre agosto y septiembre. Entre septiembre y octubre van a hacer electricidad y atracción magnética. Los meses de octubre y noviembre van a ser las características de la superficie terrestre. Diciembre y enero van a ser la clasificación de organismos. Entre enero y marzo van a ser células. En marzo y abril van a ser microorganismos. Y en abril y mayo van a ser rasgos de comportamiento y genes.
One of the big pushes that we're making in science this year is the acquisition of science vocabulary. That will become very, very important as we move on. It is one of the things your students will be tested on, the knowledge of those words. Right, we start off relatively easy, and it gets harder as we go.
Una de las cosas que van a practicar mucho son el vocabulario, las palabras químicas y las frases que usan ellos en química y física. Y sus hijos les van a hacer un examen en esas palabras. Van a empezar despacito con las más fáciles, pero entre más estudian, más difíciles las palabras.
And in math, we are currently in the unit of a bridge to algebra, maybe order of operations, coordinate grid, moving into the 10 times and the 1/10 of. Instead of reading all these, I think because so many people I can see are taking pictures, would it be beneficial for you to have a copy of our curriculum so that you'll know how to support us from home? We'll make a copy of these so that you can have them.
Dice que si quieren, en vez de leer esto, que les pueden dar una copia para que ustedes se los lleven a la casa.
Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias.
Okay, so Ms. Brown and I both teach ELA, which is reading, writing, and grammar.
Miss Brown y Miss Silva, ellas enseñan lectura y grammar.
And our first unit is in narrative writing.
Su primera unidad es de narrativa y escritura.
This is her husband. Just so you know the dynamics between them.
But the second unit we do for writing. I see I have them both. Okay, so I'm sorry. So reading is characters and character meaning. When we talk about character traits and dive deep in learning about characters.
Okay, en la segunda unidad ellos hablan de capítulos, significados y enunciados de interpretativo.
And then, so our reading and writing units go hand in hand, which is great. So for the second unit, we start talking about opinion writing and writing about our opinions.
Dice que la escritura y la lectura son agarradas de la mano, es muy importante, y en la segunda unidad ellos expresan todo esto.
Unit 3 is nonfiction reading and writing, and that's the unit where your students will be writing their 4-H speech. And so we will make the poster and do the 4-H speech during that unit.
Y en la unidad tercera ellos van a leer de lecturas de no ficción y van a hacer un póster ellos y what did you say? Póster
A speech.
y van a hacer una
The 4-H.
presentación.
And then the Unit 4 is one of the students' most favorite units because we do a nonfiction research project, and most of them choose World War II because they love to learn about that. So we do research projects and we are writing argumentative essays.
Luego en la unidad 4 van a hacer proyectos de no ficción y ellos dicen que a ellos les gusta, a los alumnos les gusta estudiar mucho de la la Segunda Guerra Mundial y es muy divertido y les gusta demasiado.
Unit 5 is a book club unit. However, last year our students loved book clubs so much, we're doing book clubs all year.
Dice que en la unidad 5 va a haber un club de libros. El año pasado hicieron lo mismo y a los estudiantes les gustó demasiado, entonces este año lo van a hacer todo el año.
So your students might have already told you that they're part of a book club. They will have a goal that they set as a club for how many pages they need to read each week.
Ellos, no sé si sus estudiantes ya les dijeron que están parte de un club de libros y van a hacer, I'm sorry,
So they set the goal for how many
van a
pages
hacer
that they read.
goles, tienen un gol de cuántas páginas ellos van a leer.
And so just, we do read for 30 minutes a day in the class,
Y ellos leen 30 minutos en clase,
but if they're not meeting that goal, they may need to read additional time at home.
pero si ellos no pueden hacer 30 minutos en clase acá, tienen que leer en la casa también.
Which we don't do this as homework. We have a homework page that you might have seen already, hopefully. But also, in addition to that, if you could encourage your child to read 20 minutes a day at home too, because it just, the more they're exposed to literature, I mean, that's really the best way to become a better reader.
Y la lectura, esto no es parte de la tarea es muy diferente, pero ella les pide que si pueden decirle, ¿cómo se dice? Motivar a sus hijos para que lean 20 minutos cada día. Perdón.
And then we have a fantasy fiction unit, and then we have test prep. So starting right after spring break, we start reviewing everything that we've learned for the year and get them prepared to take the milestone.
Okay, y la unidad 6 es de ficción de fantasía. I'm sorry, this is the second part.
You got everyone else's there. And then the last unit is our test prep.
La última unidad es se preparan para el examen.
For the milestone.
For the milestones.
El milestone examen. Es el último examen para que pasen de año.
Okay, and for social studies, all of us will be teaching social studies to our homeroom class.
Todos les van a enseñar estudios sociales, todos ellos enseñan eso.
And right now we're in government and civil understanding, so they're learning their rights and responsibilities as citizens and about law.
Ahorita están en la unidad 1 donde están enseñando sus responsabilidades as ciudadanos y están aprendiendo las leyes también.
And then after we finish up this unit, we'll go to turn of the century.
Y cuando terminen esta unidad se van a ir a la construcción de principios de siglo.
And then world.
Yeah, for unit 1.
Our test for unit 1 we're going to shoot for next Friday.
El primer examen va a ser el viernes que viene.
And on Monday of next week, your students will have a study guide coming home.
El lunes que viene les van a mandar a sus estudiantes con una para que se preparen ellos. Sí.
and then you can see, like Ms. Kobach said, we'll send a picture of the rest of them out. But we try to make it as fun as possible, and we have projects and a lot of interactive stuff online.
Okay, y la maestra Miss Kovac les va a mandar una copia de esto para que no lean todo, pero dice ella que lo hace muy divertido para que pues sus hijos aprendan también.
So please check your child's agenda daily for homework, for notes from us. This year we're also using a take-home folder. Are yours green? So hers are green, mine are blue. And so we'll have their homework in there. Study guides will go in there. If you have a note, you can put that in there to for your student to bring to us.
Van a mandar a sus estudiantes con folders. El de la señorita Kovac es, you said green, verde, y el de la señorita Silva es azul. Y ahí van a poner sus tareas y cualquier cosa que les manden a sus estudiantes. Y si usted quiere mandar una letra o carta para comunicarse con la maestra, también lo puede poner en ese folder.
Miss Brown's are blue.
Y Miss Brown es azul también en folder. Y
Red.
Azul. Rojo. Red. Miss
Blue.
Silva. Blue. Azul. Y Miss Brown. Azul también.
And so we do a ticket system. Your students can earn tickets based on behavior, and then they can also lose tickets.
Ellos hacen un sistema de tickets donde los estudiantes pueden ganar tickets de acuerdo a su comportación, pero también pueden perder los tickets si no se comportan.
And your students can use these tickets every week. We have a Friday special. Last week it was 10 minutes of extra recess. I think tomorrow we're doing popsicles. And so every week your students will have an opportunity to use their tickets to buy something.
Y cada semana tienen sus estudiantes una oportunidad para comprar algo. La semana que fue pasada fue, you said 10 minutes recess?
Last week.
10 minutos de receso. Y esta semana que viene van a, what was next week?
This week's popsicles.
Y esta semana que viene pueden comprar paletas de helado.
And if we ever have a behavior problem where it's continuous, we'll contact you. But the tickets, like, they love to earn them, and it really is a good incentive thing.
Si hay algún problema con el estudiante que es algún problema que continúa, se contactará a los padres, pero dice que normalmente a los estudiantes les gustan mucho los tickets y se divierten mucho también.
So how to stay connected to us, you can email any of us anytime, and there's our emails. We can print those off too and send home.
Dice que si quieren contactar a los maestros, son sus emails de los maestros, pero también les van a mandar una copia para que puedan usted contactarse con ellos. Can they send in Spanish if they need to? Los pueden mandar en español y acá ellos pues...
We'll send it to him. Translate it.
A mi way.
No.
We all have Facebook. Mr. Castle does Twitter. And then we have Facebook. Those are on the Friday flyers that we send home on Fridays. It'll have the information to get onto our groups.
Dice que todos ellos tienen Facebook y Mr. Castle tiene Twitter y los viernes ellos mandan información para que sepan ustedes cómo adherirlos en el Facebook.
All their work is on LaunchPoint and Google Classroom, and they can check, right? They can check that to see what the kids are doing, and if we have any feedback on the Google Classroom, you can see their grades and what they made on different assignments.
Dice que todos sus trabajos se hacen en el LaunchPoint y en Google Classroom, donde les mandan sus trabajos a los estudiantes. Si ustedes quieren ver qué es lo que el estudiante está haciendo, lo pueden ver. Y si necesitan mandar alguna información al maestro, también les pueden mandar.
And one more thing we're throwing in starting today is Remind, and it's an easy, simple thing. If Facebook or Twitter is too much.
Dice que hay otra cosa que van a hacer ellos que empieza el día de hoy, es un texto para que se les recuerde si Facebook, no usa ustedes Facebook o Twitter.
But there's directions on there, you sign up your phone number, and then as a grade level, we'll text alerts for the whole entire grade level. So if we have any important things coming up, you'll be reminded through the text message.
Dice que, you said that they need to go where
It gives
instructions.
Okay, tiene direcciones para cómo mandarles a los maestros su número telefónico para que ellos les manden mensajes de algo importante o algo que pase.
And Miss Riley and Miss Phillips, they're in the media center, aren't they? Helping do the sign up for Remind?
They're in the front.
In the front?
Yes.
Okay, so they're in the front. If you help, they can help you get into the Remind app.
Y si ustedes necesitan ayuda, la señorita
Phillips?
la señorita Miss Phillips va a estar allá enfrente y les puede ayudar también cómo hacerlo.
Thank you for coming. Do y'all, anybody have any
Muchas
questions?
gracias por venir. Si tienen alguna pregunta,
So, let me, for the 4-H thing, that's like the regular 4-H, like,
Yes.
Science World.
Yeah, and they can pick, when they do their project, there's like a many categories that they can choose to do their project on. Half our students want to do soccer, so we try to like get them, into a different topic.
So that if somebody might be the only one in that category, and that's an automatic win, they don't realize that. So sometimes they might have to just step out of their comfort zone and do something just for the sake of learning to research it.
Will we get the list of what the categories is at home?
I don't
We
think so.
didn't send that home last year.
After they chose it.
After they chose it, we,
Because the woman that runs the 4-H kind of steers them.
she does.
Steers them in a direction so that she knows they're spread out in different categories.
Yeah. Any other questions?
¿alguna pregunta?
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming, and again, please contact us if you haven't already. Get on the Facebook, Twitter, and stay connected with us that way.
Una vez por venir, por favor, pónganse en el Facebook, en Twitter. Y si cada vez preguntan,
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
I was gonna say,
They're not together this year. No, they're not. They're everywhere this year. They really are.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.